So I tend to film just little clips here and there that when I'm making like my monthly videos for myself, I remember what's happening in the moment. But I realize that you all are not living my life with me, so I have to have a little bit more of an explanation for the clips. So I think I'm just going to talk to you now and explain, like you'll see me in between all the little clips. I'm also going to be making a 9 o'clock snack while I'm doing this. My little cream cheese bagels, or no, cream cheese English muffin, sourdough English muffins. So if you hear stuff going on, that's what that is. So this first video is from when my friend Abby came down from the Knoxville area to spend the weekend with me. I don't remember why Hannah wasn't here. I think she had like a work thing that she had to go back to Savannah, Tennessee for. But I was on call that weekend and couldn't go anywhere, so she came to spend the weekend with me. I can't remember what the name of it was, but we got it to go, and we get home and we get it out of the bag, and they decided to write a note to us.
Why did they put that on there? No, I didn't.
And I really like how the Bath & Body Works here, I'm pretty sure it's our assistant manager Ashley that's doing this every time, but they like to make it fun, so she always gets some kind of little like headband or like jingle bracelet. We had like jingle bracelets for Christmas, we had a Valentine's Day headband, and she got us all Easter like bunny ears to wear this month. Sorry, my dad called and we spoke for an hour while I was making my snack. Here's the before and the after of my English muffins. And yes, I did use half the cream cheese packet. These next few clips are from Hannah's birthday, the second weekend of March. We went up to Knoxville to see Abby and Hannah's brother and her best friend / now her brother's girlfriend, who lived together but moved in as friends and then started dating. So awkward dynamic there. Happy birthday to you.
Yay.
You're filming.
But cleaning himself. And Lady stole his spot.
Yeah.
Lady.
That's it. I can totally do that. I can get ready now.
And we've been having quite a bit of bad weather in Chattanooga. This next video is from kind of like the first tornado watch this month. The second one was there was an actual tornado south of us, but it didn't quite get to Tennessee, thankfully. But our store ended up closing at 3 p.m. So I got to go home an hour early because the tornado was in the area. But thankfully this time was nothing. It's raining in Chattanooga today. Walking out of the mall makes me feel like, it reminds me of being back in Florida with the rain every day. There's also like possible tornadoes in the area, which is a little concerning considering just last year there was a tornado that actually like took out a bunch of neighborhoods like right behind where I'm living now. So we'll see how the weather goes. And my roommate Hannah loves to cook, and she also loves to celebrate holidays. So she made a lot of food for St. Patrick's Day. She did the corned beef and cabbage and a shepherd's pie and cornbread, and we couldn't forget our Guinnesses.
Corned beef in the oven for a little bit. See if that does anything.
Then I went to see my college roommate Sarah, who bought a house last year, and I moved in with in January, but then she got a boyfriend who wanted to move in but wanted me to move out, so that's why I'm living with Hannah now. But they just built a fire pit, so We had a s'mores night, and fun fact, Sarah is a celiac, so she can't have gluten, and I'm not sure if she's lactose intolerant, but I don't think cheese does well for her either. So she ordered pizza for us, but just took some medication beforehand.
I'm popping my 2 allergy pills right now.
Hannah and I took Augie to the dog park again. I didn't get any videos with the other dogs because there were so many and there's so many people. It was kind of hard to stay away from them. We kind of took like the furthest corner away from the entrance to try to get away. But there were still a lot of pit bulls, a lot of cute dogs. There's a little puppy. But then we ended up taking him for a walk, kind of like around the actual park, and stopped in the grass away from some people. Back to the park. Hannah takes Augie to the dog park at least once a week, so I should really start going with them especially now that the weather is warming up, because I think it'd be fun just take some food and do like a little picnic there. Definitely after we let him run around a bit so he gets his energy out. And Haley, I know it's a little late notice now, but for anyone else who's moving into a new apartment anytime soon, which I don't think anyone is, they've already moved in, but definitely check everything, because I know in previous apartments they have given me like the checklist and given me a day to fill it out, but when we moved into this one, they were with us, and so we just kind of wanted to get it over as quick as possible so we could start unloading, because it was raining and we had people here to help us. But there have been so many things that we just missed. One of them being my shower tub, the little switch thing that makes it change between the shower and like the tub nozzle thing, was pretty much stuck. Like it was stuck in the shower position, thankfully, but I couldn't push it in. So Hannah got me a bath bomb, and I couldn't get the tub to fill up other than just the shower. So I did fill it up a little bit with the shower, just enough to do a little foot soak.
Saturday? I'm taking my first road test next Saturday. How funny would it be if I got my license before you? Hysterical.
The audio from that clip was me clicking on a suggested video talking about Life with Derek, that show on Disney Channel with the two step siblings. And it was like talking about all the odd sexual tension between them, and it was really weird. Hello, good morning. I am headed to Bath & Body Works today, early, like 2 hours early, than my normal shifts, because last time I was there, they pulled me into the office, and they asked pretty much if I would take on like a temporary kind of management thing, just because normally we have like 4 full-time managers and then a full-time key holder, but right now we only have 3 full-time managers and a part-time key holder, and they really need someone for the mornings, so that's gonna be me. I'm a little nervous, but I think it'll be fine. I think I'm just most nervous about just the fact that I've like pretty much just got here like 3 months ago. So I don't know if like anyone else that had been there would have wanted it more, and like I don't know, they're not think I'm qualified, even though I've like been with the company for a total of 3 years now, and you know I was a retail major, so I should know what I'm doing. But it worked out well, because last weekend my friends were trying to encourage me to ask if there was any room for any kind of promotion, because we have had so many managers leave, and so I was trying to build up the courage to ask. But before I even got a chance to ask. They asked me. So I feel like this is the universe saying go for it. I always try to walk up the steps in the food court instead of going to the escalator. Just my way of trying to get a little bit of workout in. Oh, and there she is. I get a spinach stromboli from Sbarro because it's small and won't smell at the break room. I just got off. It went so well. I'm really excited. So pretty much I just got there and we went over how to open the register, how to check the emails, and just like visual updates, which I had already knew how to do. And I got my own set of keys, so I can now open the door and don't have to stand there for 10 minutes, hoping I'm not late. And then the doors, they're like folded, like they open like a cross, like you have to like push them all to one side. And they're very hard to do. So I kind of struggled with it a bit, but I think once I get more comfortable doing it, it'll be a lot easier. And then our shipment guy was kind of late. So pretty much I just packed candles on carts and then pushed those out and then set them out while another girl was doing the body care. So it was a lot. I think we only had like 156 boxes, so it was not a lot. It was a very light shipment, so it was easy, which is good for my first day, so it wasn't too overwhelming. And most of the time my shifts are 5 hours, and the marker for like the 30-minute lunch break is I think 6 hours. So today I finally got a lunch break because I was there 7. And it's only the second time I've ever gotten a break, because even when I'm there for 5 hours, they don't give me the 15-minute break. So, which like they might if I ask for one, but they don't offer it, so I don't ask. But like at West Town, they always gave me a 15-minute break. Even if I was just there for like, if I was there for more than 3 hours, they gave me a 15-minute break. Unless I got up to the 6-hour mark. But even sometimes at like 5 hours or 5.5, they would still be like, hey Caitlin, you gonna go to lunch? And I say yes. I am glad that we decided to go with the apartment that's literally just right across the street from the mall. Like for real, I started the video, it's at 4:25, and I started the video a couple seconds before I left my parking spot at the mall, and I'm now talking a little bit after, so it takes me like less than 5 minutes to get back home. So I did a thing. Today has been a really amazing day. I started off at 9, opening the registers at work and doing the shipment. We were supposed to, the email said that we were getting 1 box, and then it said it was canceled, but then he still showed up with 80 boxes, which we're like out of a lot of things. So we were hoping for more, but we'll take what we get. So I didn't have to do a lot shipment-wise today. And then I was on the register for the first part of my shift because someone called late. And then I had my lunch break, and one of the new restaurants in the mall, their like managers came around. I don't know why they came to our store, but they were like, hey, how many people are working here? And my manager told them, and they're like, we want to buy everyone lunch. What does everyone want? Here's a menu. Take anything, like pick anything except for the back, which was like the huge share plate table, like table shares, not like appetizer shareables. So I got like a huge chicken sandwich at lunch, which was what I was eating during the Snapchat, and I had like hot sauce all over my face because it was like Nashville chicken, hot chicken sandwich. And then after my break, they had me as a seller, which they told me when they promoted me it would be more operational, like doing shipment. But they've had me selling a lot because they want me to get better at selling, to be a top seller. I do not feel comfortable doing that at this time. I don't see myself getting super comfortable with that, but especially right now, I just get too in my head, don't like approaching people. I try to like end the interaction as soon as possible, as if I can tell that they're not into it. But
we have like our front of shop, which is like the girl who stands at the front, and then I was the only seller because I was just covering for someone's break. And I liked it better than having another person with me because then like I knew it was all on me. Like I had to talk to everyone, so I held myself more accountable. Whereas like other times I've been like, oh, she'll talk to them, she's got it. So I did it today, and I talked to the difficult people who didn't want to talk to me, and I felt like I did a really good job. Our ADS is like, our average dollar sale was like, for that hour was $41. Our conversion wasn't so great, but we've been having the issue with lots of families, especially with kids. They'll just like stand under the sensors at the door and run like in and out. And I'm like, trying to talk to them to bring them in the store, but then they don't come. They just keep going like back and forth under the sensors, like right at the doorway, which is a little frustrating. So our conversion was like 31, and our goal is 40, which I still think, which is doable, but we did not hit that the hour that I was selling. But anyways, I felt super comfortable talking to everyone. I think it went fine. Trying to end my ramble. And then when we checked out, we got to purchase our MOS bags, which what they did was they had everyone pick out one bag first, and then like today they started letting people pick out their second bag, because last year apparently not everyone got 2 bags. But for what MOS is for Marina, because I already told Haley and Amalia knows, is when you get to fill a small bag full of our MOS products, which I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's move out of stock or move out of sale. It's move out of something. When they have like our old items that people bring back in exchange that we can't sell anymore, they get put in the back, and then we get to purchase them. So we fill up a bag, and this whole bag and everything we can fit in it is $5. And we have a limit of 2. So I got 2, and I should have taken a picture before I took everything out, but I'm going to do like in little groups. Also, got my hair cut today. Haley got to see it first because I did a video call, which Amalia answered and then hung up. But anyways, I feel like it was inspired by Marina because it looks kind of like, it's a little bit longer than hers, but it looks kind of with the little curls and the big glasses. Anyways, I'll do my Bath & Body Works haul now. We have my candles, plus a little Christmas holder. And we have my 14 wallflowers and 3 room sprays. My body care, which I already have this, and this. But I got more so then I can completely use up one, because I never want to finish anything, because then what if I want to use it again? And then I have this one as well, but in the different packaging. And then I got this one for my mom because she doesn't like very fragrant things, but she likes warm vanilla sugar. All these little minis. And if you can't already tell, I love the sweet smells. I actually bought a bunch of pumpkin cupcake during our semi-annual sale when it was 75% off. I should have just not bought them, and then I could have gotten them for pretty much free. And then just the one soap, because again, I stocked up on soaps for a semi-annual sale when they were like $1.97. To emphasize it again, I got all of this for $10. $10! To end the video, I'll give kind of an update to my temporary key holder position. They have been making me sell a lot. It's because they want me to be more well-rounded. And I told them that I am going to quit my second job as on call for Maxim. And the way they schedule is they do like the best people get the most hours. And they said it goes by managers first, then top sellers, then everyone else. And I'm at the very top of the list for everyone else. So they really want me to be a top seller. And now after a couple weeks of selling, I do feel a whole lot better. Obviously, like every day. Like the more you do it, the more comfortable you feel with it. So
So I feel like I'm getting better at that, and I've been doing a lot of more like chat-ins and more like floor supervising. So that's been interesting, which is all good experience for when we eventually open up the second location for Apple Valley, and I will be an actual manager / owner. So it's a good experience. I'm having a lot of fun. Today was the first day that I actually was over shipment most of the day. I did more than just one cart. I was doing a lot of carts. And I was kind of complaining to my friends before how they told me I would be more operational, but then they pushed me more into selling. But today I was fully operational. And I got really tired lifting all of the boxes because I'm so out of shape because I haven't been doing it in a while. I miss being in shape and lifting all the cases of water for the glow carts at Disney. Our new supervisor at Bath and Body Works also used to work at Disney. He was a manager over in Magic Kingdom strollers, and then he transferred somewhere in Epcot. But he worked there for like 8 years, and then he got furloughed with the pandemic, and they called him back for a few weeks and then fired him. So he and his husband moved here, and he got his job with Bath and Body Works. We didn't really go into too much detail because I was kind of interrupting his training videos, talking to him while I was waiting for the shipment guy to finish unloading shipment this morning. But he seems nice. I'm a little worried that once he gets trained, they'll make me just a normal associate again. But it'll be fine. And I'm falling asleep, so I will end this video here. But I love you all. Have a good night.